Hi and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be doing the Manchester United versus Burnley match preview. So yeah, let's get started. As always, I'm going to start by going through Ten Hag's pre-match press conference quotes, and some of them are as follows. So basically, one of the journalists asked Ten Hag if there were any players who were going to be returning from injury, and Ten Hag basically said that Mason Mount is back. Apparently Mount was back in training this week, so I don't know if he'll feature later on today or if he's just back fit enough to be training with the first team, but I guess we'll see. Another thing which he was asked was with regards to Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, and Anthony Martial, with regards to their fitness. And what Ten Hag basically said was that they will all three of them will definitely be back for the team before the season ends. So that could easily mean that they'll be back by game 38, or that could mean that they'll be fit for the FA Cup final, which will be our last game of the season. So what he said was they will be back before the season ends, and he expects them to join team training by sometime next week. Basically, Martial, Martinez, and Luke Shaw should all be back in training next week. What else was he asked? He was asked, what's the target for the rest of the season? What Ten Hag basically said that he wants the team to be more, what did he say? Let me get the wording right. He said he expects the team to be better off on and off the ball, but especially off the ball. He wants the team to be more organized in terms of the team shape, and he wants us to show more intensity. Which, for being honest, we've been rubbish at that. And then he was also asked by one of the journalists why Man United have struggled so much this season. And Ten Hag basically said that because we've never had a fit back four. Like he said, we've never had a consistent back four throughout the entire season, which, to be fair, he's right. He's not lying about that. I mean, if you look at it, Martinez has basically been injured all season. Malacia hasn't played a single game all season. Luke Shaw's been injured all season. What's his name? Varane's been in and out of the squad. Lindelof in and out of the squad. Bissaka was injured for most of the season, So I do get what he's saying when it comes to that. Anyways, moving it on, he was also asked about Marcus Rashford taking to social media and basically saying that enough is enough with regards to him being abused by the Man United fans online. And the journalist asked Ten Hag what he thought of that, and he basically said that he has a lot of sympathy for Marcus Rashford, since Rashford was our best player last season and he got 30 plus goals and assists, and he felt that the Man United fans are behind Marcus Rashford, and he feels that we need to basically support Marcus Rashford and try and back him so that he can get back to his best version, which could lead to him scoring another 30 plus goals in a season. So for me, when it comes to the Rashford thing, look, I agree with the fact that you shouldn't abuse a player. You shouldn't. But I also agree with the fans in the sense of, especially match-going fans, they pay their hard-earned cash to go to the match. So if they're paying the hard-earned money and they go to a match and they see Rashford playing rubbish, not being bothered to track back, not being bothered to jump for headers or look to get involved in 50-50s, of course they're going to boo him and they're going to basically cuss him out because he's not performing. You see, as fans, we have the right to express our feelings with regards to a player. If a player is playing well, we have the right to praise him. And if a player is playing rubbish, we have the right to criticize him. That's just how it works. That's how football works. So for Rashford to be complaining about abuse and that, I get that. Abuse is something else. I don't condone abusing a player at all. But fans are entitled to their opinion. But anyways, that's what I look to cover when it came to Ten Hag's press conference today. But anyways, we've got a game in about 2.5 hours. I'm doing the match preview quite late because like I said, it's been a busy couple of days, so haven't really had time to sit down and do videos. But anyways, let's get into the game. We already know how the game's gonna go. Burnley look to play possession-based football. They look to attack, but the game is excuse me. This game is at Old Trafford, I believe, so I expect us to dominate them. I expect us to play good football. The same way we dominated Sheffield, who are bottom of the league. Burnley are second bottom of the league. So I expect us to dominate them as well. Let's keep the possession. Let's play good football. Let's play attacking football. And let's actually play good, enjoyable football. I want to enjoy watching Man United play. That's my team. I don't like seeing us play rubbish. I want to see us play well. So I'd like to see my team do well today. play some good football, you know, enjoy the football. And when it comes to what the starting 11 that I'd like to see today, I'd like to see Andre Onana in goal. Excuse me. When it comes to defense, we threadbare, really. Most of our fullbacks are injured, the centre backs are injured, you know. So much so that we're playing Casemiro and centre back in the past couple of games. But anyways, this is the team that I'd like to see. I'd like to see Onana in goal. When it comes to right back, I usually prefer Delo, but I've seen Bissaka on the left kind of struggling, you know. So put Bissaka at right back, then put Delo at left back. When it comes to centre backs, go with Casemiro and Harry Maguire. Moving it on to the midfield three, Kobe Mainoo, of course. Bruno Fernandes, he's on fire right now, so I definitely want to see him. And then the third man in midfield, I'd like to see Amrabat, man. Give Amrabat a chance. Eriksen is finished for me. I don't like him there. McTominay is just horrible to watch. If you bring McTominay on, bring him on the last 10-15 minutes of the game to maybe have an impact on the game. But start with the midfield three of Amrabat on the base, and then let Bruno and Kobe Mainoo go on and attack and create chances for our attacking players, you know. Excuse me. And then when it comes to the front three, I'd like to see, I know my boy hasn't been getting chances. I'd like to see Amad Diallo start on the right wing. Please, Tanag, play Diallo at right wing. That's what we need. When it comes to striker, Martial's not back yet, so I guess we're going to have to go with Rasmus Højlund. It's okay. People know my thoughts on him. I don't think he's anything special. I think he's all right, if I'm being honest. I think he's just all right. I don't think he's like a superstar or was going to be a superstar. I think he's just going to be an average player. But it is what it is. So play Højlund in the middle, Anthony on the right. And then when it comes to the left, I'm being honest, I want to see Garnacho sit on the bench for a bit. Give Garnacho maybe 2-3 games on the bench. He's played too many games this season. I think before that game where he was hooked at halftime by Ten Hag, apparently he had a stat of 30 starts in a row. Kid is only 19. It's too much football for him. Put him on the bench, rest him, you know, manage his game time. Play Anthony left wing. I'd actually love to see Anthony on left wing, because every time we play him on the right wing, he wants to cut in and shoot. Play him on the left where he's supposed to go on the byline, actually cross the balls in. Maybe that will give a chance to Højlund to finish. So I'd like to see a front three basically of Anthony, Rasmus and Amad Diallo. But yeah, anyways, when it comes to the score prediction for this game, I think it's going to be easy for us. I think we'll cruise. I think we'll cruise past Burnley. And I'm going to go ahead and predict a 3-1 win for Man United. So yeah, those are my thoughts on today's game. Let me know what you think. Is there any player you feel I left out who I shouldn't have left out? Or a player, you know, who I included in my preferred starting 11 that I shouldn't have? But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts. Like the video, share the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.